everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy Me Made May 2020. I know it is May. Isn't that something that's already here? I'll just jump right in. First of all, welcome to all my new subscribers. It's actually been a couple weeks since I've talked on the channel here. It's been so long, the past couple weeks. But anyway, welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and thank you for those who continue to tune in from week to week. I greatly appreciate it. So today, couple things. I want to share my April makes. Obviously, there are a couple things that I have made that you have not seen yet, so I will share those. But also, it is Me Made May. For me personally, I didn't participate with posting things every day or anything like that, or a weekly Me Made May roundup, or I didn't do any of that last year. And so, and I'm not going to do it again this year either. So happy Me Made May to everyone, however you decide to participate in that. It's always fun to see. I love seeing the posts, so I do follow and see what people are posting and everything. So yeah, I'm excited to see what everybody will be doing. I know a lot of people will probably be doing posts daily, or vlogs. Maybe they'll do daily vlogs or weekly vlogs, rounding up of what they worn every week in the month of May that they have made, or a combination of me made and ready to wear. So yeah, I'll look forward to seeing what everybody is posting and creating. Now let's jump right into what April brings, these makes. So again, not a whole heck of a lot to share. Couple are the first two I think I'll go over are the sew-alongs that were done. And so thank you everyone for your wonderful compliments and your comments that you left on those videos. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate all the feedback. I'm glad everybody is liking the new setup there, so you can see everything when with the sew-along and the different angles and all of that good stuff. So thank you. And then also, for a couple things, the other things I made this month that I'm sure a lot of us sewists, or maybe not. If you sew, it doesn't mean you have to be making masks. But at any rate, I have been sewing quite a few masks the month of April, family, friends, or whatnot, and then a few people then selling them as well. So yeah, it was a busy month of a lot of making things, not a whole heck of a lot of garments, which is perfectly fine for me right now. I have been, as you all know, I've been talking about, I've been exercising a lot. And so some of my plans of things I was going to make, specifically, I'll just say pants. I'm not going to do pants because what I'm finding as I'm losing weight, the weight around my midsection is going down in different areas in my thighs and everything, which is awesome, which is very good. But going through that fitting pants every month, I'm not gonna do that. So I think I'm gonna put a pause on making anything pant related. I might do, but don't hold me to it, because I really want to make I really want to make these some shorts I have in mind. But anyway, we shall see. Just stay tuned. But it'll be a lot of dresses and skirts and things of that nature coming up, because it's just easier to wear those as I'm losing weight and different things of that nature. So yeah, so let me go ahead and jump into what I made in the month of April. So you all saw the sew along. This was the sew along. This is Butterick 6222. I'll pop up a picture here real quick. This is 6222, and I did view A. Yes, I think that's what I did. I think I did view A, and I did do the color blocking. And so you all know, if you saw my wrap up for this video for the sew along, I did successfully put in my lap zipper, which wasn't hard at all. My original intention, remember, was to not include the lap zipper because I really don't like the look of lap zippers. It seems so, it's a dated look. I think that's what it is. I think it's very dated, in my opinion. For dresses, and so yeah, so it turned out really nice. It looks really good. My intention, if you saw that video, was definitely to wear this for church. However, I'm just gonna be honest, I don't like it. I really don't like it now. I don't know, maybe it's a combination of the lap zip, and also I know the other reason too, I don't care for the finishing. You all know I mentioned that several times in the sew along. I did not think in advance to have the necessary things I would want, even if I had the same color thread in my serger for this, which I like to match my thread, finishing off the seams on the inside. The drape of this fabric, this really could have been French seam, would have been very easy to do because they're just long seams. There's nothing complicated about this dress. It's really nice to pull together. But yeah, I'm actually going to give this one away. So I am not going to hang on to it. I do like the dress. If I do it again, I will take out the lap zip. It just dates it. It's so, I don't know. It just seems so dated to have a lap zip on a dress like this, which is very pretty. I actually like the pattern. I really do like the pattern. But yeah, the whole lap zip situation, next time that's just gonna have to come out. But it is really an easy dress to pull together. But yeah, after I had put it on a couple times, I didn't wear it anywhere at this point. But yeah, I'm just not, yeah. And the one thing this did remind me and teach me is that for my sew-alongs, I prefer to do sew-alongs on things that I have made at least once or twice. So I know the little tweaks that need to happen. I know the little changes I would like to make, or little suggestions. And so outside of the handbag I made last month, which was very easy, the Mrs. Patterns by Mrs. H sling bag, I didn't feel like I needed to make that first in order to know how to show you how to make that. But this garments, yeah, going forward for sure, and most handbags going forward for sure, it's something I have to have made already for myself first, so I can work out the tweaks, work out any kinks or things I would do different, stuff like that. And so had I done that with this, none of this would be an issue. So yeah, I just have to be honest about that. So yes, I am going to give her away. The other thing I do want to add about doing the sew along for this is that I did show in the sew along how I shorten, do a narrow shoulder adjustment. So it's a cheater's method, but it works. And so because the pattern, my shoulders are much shorter than what patterns are drafted for. So I tend for patterns have to do a narrow shoulder adjustment. And so I did share that. And for all of my sew alongs, do remember I do put the timestamps in the first comment, and it's pinned at the top. So if you don't need to watch everything, you can just click on the timestamp and it'll take you right to that part you want to see. So the narrow shoulder adjustment is in the sew along part 1. All you have to do is go to the video, click on the link in the first comment, and you'll see that there, and it'll skip right to where I do the narrow shoulder adjustment. I thank you everybody again for your wonderful comments on that sew along. My second sew along that I did was, I know you all love this. Thank you for you bag makers out there that's been following me, and you are and those who are looking to make handbags. Thank you so much for your comments on and reaching out too via email. I do appreciate the emails as well. But this is the Maggie 55 Urban Tote, which I love the way this turned out. If you did not see the sew along, I will just show you real quick. There's my, if you can see, I want to show you look at that zipper end. It's a little handbag, isn't that cute? And so it opens all the way up. You have the facing piece that's on the inside pockets, and then on this side you have the zipper pocket facing there. And so it just turned out really nice. Really, I love the way this turned out. Now if you saw my wrap up on this sew along, you know I wanted to make this as the pattern intended. However, there are changes I will make to this. One being, I would probably do my straps just a little bit different because I would like some extra hardware, maybe a connector here and then the strap connected to that connector, and then maybe have some hardware at the bottom here, strap ends. The other thing I would do for me, if you saw that video again, I kind of held it up to myself and told you the measurements and everything of it. For me, the height of it is absolutely perfect. The width of it is just a little small for me. And so again, I wanted to, you already know I've made this before for my mother, and then I made this again for the sew along, but I will make this again for me, make this a little bit wider. And so for those who emailed me or who have inboxed me about what I consider selling any of my handbags, absolutely, this is actually one that is up for sale. Email me at naturaldane@gmail.com if you are interested. But yeah, absolutely love it. It has purse that has the zipper in. Love the way that turned out. I showed how I put my zipper in on. It has purse feet, which the pattern doesn't call for, but I did put it in, albeit late. But if you saw the the sew along, you know all about that. But this, I love it. It's just, I wish it was, I think I said I wanted this to be a good, what is this, about 3 inches wider, 2 to 3 inches wider. But so far as the height and everything, and I love that it has these 2 front pockets here, nice deep pockets, everything, love it. And then it has the rivet in the front. So yeah, let me know if you are interested. And so yeah, I'm very happy with how that turned out, and I love that sew along too. Love again, because I made it before, so I had all my notes as I was going through the sew along. It was easy for me just to say certain things and emphasize certain areas when we got to it during the sew along. So if you are interested in the Maggie 55 Urban Tote, make sure that you go ahead and grab it. And if you did not see video 1 of the sew along, you might want to go watch that. Okay, now getting into the other items I made, you've already seen this. This is actually, took it off the hanger, but this is, now just pop up a picture. This is the AK Patterns Shyona top and dress. And if, for those that don't know, Athena is back, and so her patterns are available. So I will leave a link down to her pattern shop down below. If you are interested, go ahead and pick up. She has so many hacks, remember, for her Shyona top. She is queen of hacks for her patterns, for her own patterns, and she has tutorials for all of them. So I made the boat neck version of the Shyona top, and then I also made, and this was fabric out of my stash. Remember I said this was that real kind of flimsy knit. I don't think it's gonna last very long, but we shall see. It was just a test. I want to see how I would like that boat neck version on me. And then this is the Shyona Top V-Neck the V-Neck hack for the Shyona top that I made out of this really nice Talio. This was a Talio t-shirt fabric, really nice, from fabric.com. And so that's what I used to make this. And actually, I used the same fabric to make my husband a shirt. This is his polo. This is the J-Lee pattern 9137. I'll pop up a picture if I remember, or put it on the screen which one it is. But this is the J-Lee polo shirt. You all know I've made, this is what, my 3rd or 4th one of this I made for him. But this time we have snaps, and you all know I just got my snap setter tool, so I was so happy to be able to try snaps, see how he liked. He actually loved the snaps, and prefer from here on out, if I make him, when I make him more polo shirts, that they all have snaps on them. But look at that, it turned out really nice. Love it. And he likes this fabric too. He thought it was nice and soft and drapey, which it really is. This Talio t-shirt fabric is really nice. And the only thing that I always get hung up on is the placket for the J-Lee pattern. Now it isn't, it's a relatively easy pattern to put together, except for this placket. Now the thing is, Myra here, One So Sweet here on YouTube, has a complete tutorial on how to do the placket, so I always watch her video. The thing I didn't do, it has nothing to do with the tutorial, is I didn't stabilize, because this fabric is much more drapier than the other polo fabric, the other polos I did for him, which were a thicker knit. This is because it is so drapey. I should have stabilized the triangle area, and if anybody knows this pattern, you know what I'm talking about. I should have stabilized that, because once I had sewn it together and turned it up how it's supposed to be turned and sewn, it had these puckers on the side, and I tried to fix it, and I unpicked this fabric a couple different times, and really this is not the type of fabric you want to unpick more than once, and I think I unpicked it like 3 times and kind of really goofed it up. But it's fine. But he absolutely loves it, and I will show a couple pictures of him in it. And so yeah, he loves it and wants more. He actually wants more to replace others in his closet, the ready to wear ones. And so last but not least, this was the husband's Easter shirt, and so he did take pictures. I'll pop up some pictures with that. What I did, because this is the 4th or 5th one of this one I made of him, for him. I actually looked at Gila from Saturday Night Stitch. She has a complete sew along for, this is McCall 6044. It's a men's button-up shirt pattern, and the reason I followed hers, because I think I saw when she originally put it up, she did a couple things different, and so I want to go back to her video to see what she did different. A couple things she did different. The order in which she put it in is not the order that the pattern calls for, and then the button placement. Now the button placement on the last couple I made for him have been absolutely perfect, but it had been a while since I made him one. So one of the things she suggested was laying a ready to wear the button placket on top of this and marking the button placement, and I did that, and that worked perfect. And then she showed a couple different things in putting the cuff, I think it was the cuff or the placket. If you all follow me, you know his other versions of this, I used Stitch Buzz's placket template to do the placket. I didn't follow the placket in the pattern. This time I decided to just follow the directions in the pattern, and I actually just followed Gila, because I never did the placket from the pattern before, and so I've always just used that Stitch Buzz placket template, and so which gives you a really nice placket. But I decided, oh, I'm just gonna see how their placket turns out, and it turned out really nice. I like the way, let's see if this will focus. I like the way it looks. This is a beautiful lilac Lady McElroy cotton shirting from Minerva.com. This will be on the blog pretty soon. I will let you know. Make sure you are following me on Instagram and on Facebook, so NaturalDane, and I will let you know when this blog post goes live. But this was a review that was done for the fabric that was selected. Really loved it. Turned out really nice. And actually, this is probably my favorite one of his that I made of him so far, and he of course definitely wants more. I didn't do anything different than the last ones I've done. The only thing different I did do is I did cut out 2 of the back yoke so I can do the burrito method, so the inside is clean. So I didn't want seams showing on the inside, so that's one of the things, adjustments I made on that pattern a long time ago. He has the pocket on the front, so yeah, and he loves it. I love it. This is some really nice fabric. It was really easy to work with. I always wash my fabric, and I wash this in cool with a very light tumble dry. I didn't notice any shrinkage or anything like that. This pattern called for maybe 2.5 yards. Yeah, because it is the long sleeve version, and so yeah, he absolutely loved it. I love the way it turned out. So yeah, that is it. That is all I have. Those are my makes from the month of April. Very busy month. Lots going on, and so make sure that you stay tuned. For Wednesday, I will be bringing you my May sew along plans, as well as my haul from the month of April, different things I picked up across the month. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And yeah, I hope everyone is staying safe. I hope all is well. Again, happy Me Made May 2020, and we will see you on Wednesday. Have a blessed week. Bye.